There are times when politics gets extremely confusing. Yani, you can read a headline and start getting a headache. I kid you not. Sample the following headline, that has appeared in a section of the press today. Marcoman and, wait for this one, Sakaja may be kicked out of JP, warns Murathe. Ati Murathe wants to kick out who from Who does Murathe want to kick out of the Jubilee party? Johnson Sakaja? Now, what is going on here? Chris, Marcoman being kicked out of GP, or the Jubilee party, that is expected. In fact, many are wondering why it has not yet happened. But Sakaja? How now? Okay, let's break it down. We know that the Nairobi senator was in a bit of a mishap, if we can call it that, recently. He was arrested by policemen for drinking at a certain entertainment spot during curfew hours. Actually, the story went that the senator was asked to leave and refused, and even told those he was with not to move an inch. And therefore the police had no option but to arrest him. Keen observers of the country of Kenya will tell you that that is not normal. That's not the way things work in Kenya. Or let me just put it in another way. When something like this happens to a powerful politician, it usually means that the said politician has fallen out with the powers that be. It is of course no secret that Johnson Sakaja is a very close ally of President Uhuru Kenyatta. Has always been. From the days of TNA, the political party called TNA. Bottom line, whoever you are in Kenya, you don't mess around with Senator Sakaja. If you know what is good for you, huyo unawachana naye. But it seems something has changed. Now, on today's show, we're going to analyze exactly what has changed. We're going to get to the bottom of this. And let me give you a very early heads up. The conclusion here is going to shock you to your very bones. But first, a quick one. This is a brand new segment we have on our channel to promote our sponsors. Products and services that are friends of this channel. They help to pay the bills for this channel. And today, I'd like to give you a heads up on our latest offer over the weekly intelligence briefings on Club 1999. There is a golden opportunity, not a very easy opportunity to come by, I can assure you, where you can now win a life membership to both my weekly intelligence briefings and Club 1999 sensitive videos. And immediately you win life membership, you'll be able to get all the other back editions, over 53 sensitive videos of Club 1999, and also quite a number, over 30 highly sensitive videos of weekly intelligence briefings. And all you have to do to qualify is to become a member of Club 1999. You can see the details on your screen right now. So immediately become a member, over a very short period of time. You'll automatically qualify for life membership of both WIB and Club 1999. That's a great deal, so take full advantage of it. Now, we received a lot of appeals, so we have extended it slightly for a day or two. So make sure you take full advantage of it because it's going to expire very quickly. All you have to do is send a blank email to the email address you see on your screens right now, and you'll get an automated response giving you full payment details. Go for it right away. Right, back to business. So the burning current political question is what has changed, for Senator Johnson Sakaja. Now a good place to start is why the powerful David Murathe wants to kick out Sakaja in the first place. What is complaint? Now what Murathe says is that there are 3 senators, including Sakaja, who shot down a proposal from the party. In other words, they went against the party position. Now it will greatly interest you what party proposal this one is that Murathe is referring to. Because it's the most controversial in recent times, and I'm sure you've guessed what it is. It is the new revenue allocation formula for counties. Wah. Now let us digest this first slowly. This new formula, which I myself have called evil, seems to have originated from party hierarchy. Which party are we talking about? The Jubilee party. Or let's just cut to the chase. This particular formula seems to have originated in State House. And this is made clear by Sakaja's argument against what Murathe is saying. Sakaja shot back at Murathe and said, what party position is he talking about? Because to get a party position, senators have to meet. Jubilee senators have to meet, discuss and agree on a party position, which they will all support, regardless of the individual sentiments and preferences. That's how it usually works. So Sakaja is saying very clearly, there was no such meeting. There was no such caucus. Now that clearly tells you, since there was no meeting among senators, that this was a proposal that was in fact a directive from the party leader. Now, what Murathe is saying is that he's blaming 3 senators from the Jubilee party for inciting the other senators and ensuring, blocking, sabotaging this proposal from the Jubilee High Command. And he names the 3 as follows: Johnson Sakaja, former Majority Leader Kipchumba Murkomen, and Lamu Senator Anwar Oloitiptip. Murathe has vowed disciplinary action against these 3, which may include being kicked out of the Jubilee party. A very upset and livid Murathe said he can't understand why Sakaja, whose county was going to benefit from the new arrangement, which is based mostly on population. In other words, the new formula favors counties with larger populations over counties with large areas of space, usually undeveloped or underdeveloped. Now, why would Senator Sakaja want to do that? And go against his close ally, the president? Now, one possible clue we can get is the banner under which Senator Sakaja, Senator Murkomen, Senator Mutula Kilonzo Jr. and others managed to frustrate this particular proposal. The banner under which they're operating was titled One Kenya Movement. Now I find this super fascinating because it immediately tells us this group of mostly young progressive senators, I said mostly because it also includes some very old, at least one very old senator. Actually a senator who can qualify to be called ancient, Senator Sam Gary from Kisii. But my point is, these mostly young progressive senators are looking beyond this particular bill in the Senate. And indeed, they seem to be focused on the 2022 general elections. Yeah. And they seem to have national interests rather than just local, localized to their particular areas. Now, the reason why that is super interesting, in case you have not already realized, is because this seems to be a counter move, an alternative to the BBI initiative. This is clearly an alternative to the current status quo. And so, one cannot fail to ask the question, are we seeing the beginning of the formation of a brand new political party in Kenya? A political party that will be very different from what we've seen in the past? If you've heard most of these senators speak, Senator Sakaja, Senator Mutula Kilonzo Jr. from Makueni, they talk on behalf of Wanjiku. Their points of view during debates are usually very different from many of the other politicians who are more concerned about being politically correct. They are more concerned about ensuring that they're singing the tune of the one who has paid for a certain tune to be sung or to be played out. I think you understand what I'm talking about. But these senators have stood out. Senator Mutula Kilonzo has begged the House several times to start seeing reason, to start behaving more Kenyan than they are currently. Senator Sakaja is a very balanced politician, again, who is always on the side of the masses. I can tell you for free, if this kind of characters are involved in the formation of a party, that party will be no pushover. So, the reason for Sakaja's behavior, strange behavior, is future political ambition. So the next question we need to ask is, does this mean that he has fallen out with his close ally? His mentor from day one, if you like. Now, this particular answer is going to surprise most of you. Actually, no. According to the information I have, it would appear that there are very strong forces within the Jubilee High Command who are desperately trying to push through an agenda as Uhuru Kenyatta's last term as president rapidly approaches its end. And they're putting a lot of pressure on the president. So much so, many times, he has to go with what they want. But deep inside, in his heart of hearts, the president does not support a lot of this agenda that some of his close allies are desperately trying to push forward. And of course, one of them is a new formula for the allocation of revenue to counties. Admittedly, it is something that will gain votes within the Mount Kenya region. However, it is something that will lose votes dramatically in the rest of Kenya. And that alone presents a very fascinating and interesting political scenario going forward. But immediately, the person who has been most affected by this new formula, some people are trying to push through, is of course former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, who is between a rock and a hard place. Indeed, the latest is that a group of 10 legislators from northern frontier districts, led by Mandera North legislator Bashir Abdullahi Sheikh, have threatened to pull out their support for Uhuru and Raila if they continue to push this new formula for revenue allocation. Folks, there is no doubt that this is a political hot potato. And we have said that before. But what is new is that before we said that this thing is going to end up with dire political consequences for many. But now it seems we should add something else. It also seems that it could very well end up with new brand new, very powerful, very viable political formations. And the Nairobi Senator, Johnson Sakaja, is definitely a name to watch very carefully. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.